I'm Lucy,
I'm Amelia.
and welcome to
Two girls,
All the Tea. So grab a cuppa.
and join us. Welcome back.
Now,
I don't know if you can tell the theme of this episode.
for anyone listening, we're currently sat with 4 Grogu teddies.
And Lucy's in a Grogu jumper.
Yeah, so tonight we're doing an episode on Toy Story.
Tonight? It's like daylight outside, and you're like, tonight?
It's like 1 p.m.
Yeah. So yeah, have you seen them doing a Toy Story 5?
They are. It's
What
out,
more
like...
can they possibly do?
Have you not
This
seen
is
the
my
trailer?
question. Yeah, it's like about
yeah, I feel like this is
like
possibly
tech, isn't it?
the most, like,
To be fair,
inventive
yeah,
Toy Story.
it's a really good inventive story. But I feel like when is it going to end? They'll be like Toy Story 10.
Yeah, literally.
They're going into space like Fast and Furious.
That's very sad. Woody's like, this is hard, Buzz. Come on, Buzz.
Anyway, we're not talking about
We're
Toy
not,
Story
we're not
today.
doing Toy Story.
We're talking about Mandalorian and Grogu.
We are, the movie.
Yes,
Specifically the movie. Well, we
Yeah.
have seen the series.
We have seen the series, but obviously the movie's just come out.
But again, a long time
So,
coming.
yeah.
I saw the series this years ago. I don't know what happening in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we saw the movie.
Yes, we did.
We did see the movie.
So we're going to have a little chat about the movie. If you can't
We
tell,
are.
our favourite part was Grogu.
Everyone's favourite part was Grogu.
Literally. My mum came with us because my dad wanted to see it. And obviously I didn't want to leave my mum like on her own. So she came with
Yeah.
us. She had no idea what was going on. But we like walked out the cinema and she's like, "Oh, I liked the little green guy."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's Grogu, Mum. He's literally in the title of the film."
Yeah.
But she was like, "Oh, well, he was really cute."
Yeah, that's what everyone said. Like, when my
Yeah.
dad came home, he was like, Grogu was cute.
Grogu was cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, Grogu was cute. He was really cute.
You know, my biggest pet peeve, people are like, yeah, I love Baby Yoda. He's
not.
not Baby Yoda.
This is set after Yoda has died.
And how can you be like, yeah, I love that movie, and I specifically love Baby Yoda? No, you don't
No,
love
you
the
don't.
movie. You don't love Baby Yoda because he's not Baby Yoda, and you don't even know
They're
who
two
he
different
is.
people. Let him be his own man.
Let him be his own
like how Ron
man.
of the Hutt wants to be his own. Literally every scene, you don't know how hard it is being Jabba the Hutt's son. Anyway, we'll get into that.
I'm literally crying. The fact that I got brought up so quickly into the episode is insane.
I just saw like the link
Oh.
popped up in my head, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do it.
Every single scene.
Grogu
How are you, Rod of the Hutt? You don't know how hard it is to follow Jabba the Hutt.
with like an American accent.
You
as
don't
well,
know
so-
how hard
Anyway,
it
we'll get
is.
into that.
Anyways, sorry.
So I feel like I'm gonna say my top 5 favorite Grogu scenes.
Okay. And I'll
Okay.
probably agree. I mean, I love.
This
the
is where I'll
movie,
get to like
but-
number 3 and be like, I can't remember any of the scenes.
Yeah.
First one, I really liked when he was like knocking on his helmet. You know, like right at the beginning when he's like, "We need to hurry up, we need to hurry up, we need to hurry up." And he's like
yeah.
knocking on his helmet. That was really
Aw,
cute.
Mando was getting rage baited.
Literally, he was like, "Stop!" Like, stop.
He was like, I know.
He's like, "I know."
I love him.
My second one, I really liked like the scene with Sigourney Weaver.
What are you talking about?
The scene with Sigourney Weaver.
Who's that?
Girl. No way did you just ask who Sigourney Weaver is.
I've never ever heard someone say that name in my life. Is this a character?
You'll
An
recognise her.
actor?
Search her up on your phone right now. You will recognise her. Where is your phone?
I've got my
Oh, it's behind you.
But you carry on.
You
Abby,
will
carry on.
recognise her. But that scene where he's like using the force to try and get like food. You know, there's a little bowl of food on the table and it's like, "Yeah." And then Sigourney Weaver like pulls it back and she's like,
yeah.
"No."
I'm
You will
struggling with spelling
recognise her.
Sigourney.
Oh my god, girl. Why have you
Wait,
put a
how do you
C?
spell that?
Why have you put a C? Cynthia Erivo. Sigourney. Yeah, just put right. Come here. Let me do it.
How would I
I'm
know
just
how to
gonna do
spell
it
that?
now.
You know, you're asking me to spell like
Sigourney.
Bob. Like
Yeah, but I feel like you could just start typing it and Google will be like, "I got you, babe."
It didn't. It didn't. I can clarify now for the cameras. It didn't. No, I've never seen this woman.
She was
in my
literally
life.
in the film.
Apart from that, I've never seen her in anything.
She was in like Avatar and stuff.
I haven't seen Avatar.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't feel like that's a popular person to know.
it is.
Not amongst my friends.
Anyway, yeah. So that was my second one when he was like using the force to try and get food.
So I'm now just looking at her like.
I know.
archive.
She's trying to figure out where she's seen.
The
Sigourney
only
Weaver.
movie that I've ever seen once that she's in is
She's in
Holes.
Ghostbusters. Have you not seen Ghostbusters?
The only movie I've seen once that she's in is Holes.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving swiftly on. Yeah, so I liked when he was like using the force to get the food. That was really cute.
Yeah,
When he
I'm
was, like,
trying to remember it.
And then she kept like bringing it back, and he was like, "No."
He's just hungry all the time.
He's literally,
He's so
so
mean.
me. It's the way he just constantly eats.
Always
I'm
after
like,
food
"This
and
is
like
me."
valid
Yeah,
crash out.
valid crash
Yeah.
out. And then I liked when he stole the fish.
The fish, yeah.
Yeah, was it fish
It
or was
fish.
it meat? Yeah,
It was fish,
he
yeah.
stole like the fish. It was the way he was just like, I don't know, like providing for himself.
Yeah,
He was
he
like, "I'm
was
just
just
gonna steal
like,
the fish now."
I'm hungry, so
That was really
fish.
cute. And then I liked when he was like suiting up to save Mando.
When he pulled the thing across and he was like,
Yeah,
like, yeah,
so cute.
so
My
cute.
man like knows how to protect himself.
He had like his little shield on. I was like, respect.
Yeah.
Like over his little cloak thing.
Yeah. And then this is more of like an Anzellan scene, but I liked whenever it was like the Anzellans and Grogu on the screen together, and they were like, "Bye baby, bye baby," or they're like, "Big pipe, huh?" It was so cute, like how they would just like interact with each other. Bye baby,
baby. And then
well done, baby.
When Mando couldn't like get in the ship, they're like, too big.
Too big. And then it was like when I think like Grogu used the Force or something, and they went, "Well done, baby."
Well done, baby.
Well done, baby. It's the fact they called him baby, and they're like smaller than.
But I love the fact that they were probably like older, way older.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I mean, he's like.
And he like tries to cuddle them. He's like, "They're so cute," and they're like, "No, bad baby, bad baby."
That's a really good impression.
Oh, thank you.
I think he's like, isn't he meant to be like 70?
I think he's 50.
Like he's
50 in the first season of Mando,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah. But like, I love the fact that he's actually quite old, but he is a baby.
But because of like his species,
lives to, like 1,000.
Like Yoda lived to like 900 and something.
Yeah, like he's a baby.
He is a baby in his species, but he's like older than us.
Yeah,
which is mad. If I met Grogu, I would not think he's like 50.
I'd be like, oh my god,
I'd be like, hello, baby.
Like a mental.
I'd be like the Anzellans. I'm like, baby,
yeah,
baby.
He's so cute. I love him.
He is so cute.
He is. I think he's my favorite character.
Yeah, I feel like he just adds the comedy to it. Do you know what I mean?
He does. He just adds. But then it like begs the question: did like the movie needed him?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think I like the Mandalorian, but I think without Grogu they couldn't make a Mandalorian series.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I feel like he brings so much to it.
He is like the reason a lot of people watch the series.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they could have made a Mandalorian series without Grogu in it.
No. Definitely.
Because I think he is like kind of mixed.
It's like every time he's on screen, I'm like, here we go.
Here we go.
Here he is.
Brilliant. Yeah. I liked how like Mando like is so like protective over him as well.
They're like father and son now.
They are literally father
He's like
and
fully
son.
adopted him as his son.
Like the child.
Also, when he walks and it's his little tippy tappy walks.
Walk. He walks faster.
He does. He runs.
He runs everywhere.
Well, I suppose he's got to keep up with like a full grown man.
I know.
He's like, wait for me, I'm small.
Yeah, literally.
You know that meme where it's like, wait for me, I got little legs.
Yeah.
That's literally Grogu.
Grogu all the time. Yeah, I just feel like it's like cute how they're like father and son.
Yeah.
Now. That they are now father.
But also Grogu is like insanely powerful.
Oh yeah.
Like
he's like definitely OP. I can't even lie. He's like overpowered.
Yeah.
Like
literally, it's the way that he's like this little baby, but he could definitely like kill someone with the Force if he wanted to. Like
for real. Like he definitely could.
Yeah.
He's so powerful. I love him.
I love him.
Yeah,
He's
I liked that he was able to like care for himself.
That was cute.
That was really nice.
And I like that because it's like if Mando, obviously like he's gonna outlive Mando anyway.
Yeah.
And I mean he will probably grow to like an adult age before Mando dies. Potentially. Like he won't stay a baby the whole of Mando's life.
But if he's 50 now, Mando's a human.
That's true.
He's only going to live to like 80, 90, 100.
He might be like, like a toddler by the time.
So Grogu will be like 80, 90.
Yeah.
I reckon they're about the same age.
Yeah. That is true.
Maybe
so like eventually when Mando dies, like we can see that Grogu can take care of himself. Slightly.
Yeah.
Well, he did well. Like
he can take care of himself, but I think he's still like endangered.
Yeah. He needs someone to look after him.
Yeah.
But it was the way he like built up, and that was really cool when he built the cave, and it's a very similar cave to Yoda's, and you're like, oh, so that's how that species like builds their homes.
His little hand.
It was the way it was such a tiny little cave. When he tried to, oh no, this is one of my favorite scenes as well. Okay, top 6 favorite scenes. And when he was like trying to get Mando into the cave, and it was just like
hitting his head, yeah.
Shh. Dunk.
I was like, man, if he wasn't out already, concussion. He now has concussion.
Also, when he like feeds him like the healing stuff that guy gives Grogu, when he feeds that to Mando, like he just like swipes it on his mouth. I'm not entirely certain that actually went into his mouth. Like I saw a TikTok actually of this girl reenacting it where she like took the mask off and it was just all over her chin and she was like, huh? I like canon in my head that happens. Mando just woke up and was like, what is this? I
also love, well, I don't love, but like the way that like the little fisherman guy, he was like, oh, he's been bitten by a dragon snake. I have the exact ingredients right here, right now to cure this man. Like, of course you do.
Of course
you do. You know what I mean? Like,
someone had to at some point in the film.
Like, yeah, I was like, okay, of course you do. The first guy this man meets, and he's like, oh, I understand that deadly poison. Don't worry. Give him this random piece of ingredients I just came up with, and you'll be alive in a few days. Like, yeah, I just thought, But yeah. It's like, I guess that had to like move on the plot a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we knew Mando wasn't gonna die.
I wasn't so sure.
I knew they would never kill off Mando. Like, because I was like, the rest of the movie is just gonna be like Grogu. I don't think they've built him up enough. To like live.
My thinking was like, this is potentially meant to be like the finale to the Mandalorian series. So I was like, that would be really interesting for them to be like shock horror, like we've actually killed him off, so that's why there's not going to be another season.
Star Wars.
I know,
they're like absolute chickens. They are. Like, they brought Palpatine.
They're not like Good Omens where they'll end an entire universe.
Exactly, no. Like, Star Wars, they're just like, oh, we could kill this guy. Oh, no.
Yeah.
We haven't.
Or they kill off, like, a side character that you've met once.
Yeah,
and
literally.
Like, oh.
And they're like, don't you guys care?
Yeah.
But this main character, nah, he's still here.
He's still here.
Like, they just keep bringing people back and then back again. To be fair, I was surprised they killed off Han Solo.
Yeah,
in number 7.
But that was because Harrison Ford just wanted to be killed off.
End my contract.
He was like, please kill my character. Please. I don't want to come back.
Like, he had his lawyers on the phone. Yeah. But like, that's what I mean. Like, they'll just keep people going for as long as they can.
Yeah. I had something else to say about Grogu and I've now forgotten.
Oh.
So that was interesting.
That's a really interesting story, Amelia.
No, oh my god, it was such a good point as well. We'll keep talking.
Is it time to move on to like Rot of the Hut?
Oh girl.
Can I just say, I thought it was like meant to be a joke, like when he was like absolutely ripped, and then I started like laughing in the cinema, and then like people were looking at me, and I was like, "What?
Why is he so ripped?"
He was so ripped, and then I just like when he was getting that massage, and then like Mando went to him, and then like he turned around and was like, "Hey, bro, what?" Why
did he have an American accent?
I was not expecting him to speak perfect English with an American accent at all. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, when he, like, started speaking, like, English, I lost it. Like, I thought it was meant to be funny. And then people in the cinema were, like, turning and looking at me, and I was like, why is no one else laughing? But the cinema was quite full. And I was like, why is no one else laughing? Like, what?
It's just every time he was on the screen, it made me uncomfortable.
I didn't know
and I don't know how to describe that. Like, it just made me uncomfortable.
I didn't know that I was uncomfortable, or whether I wanted to, like, applaud his gym routine, or if, like, I wanted to laugh because he's American.
It was the way he was so ripped. I was like, why is he so ripped? I was
like, I don't know how to feel about you, and that's upsetting me.
And all he does is roll around. Like, how has he gotten so ripped?
When he just started rolling, I was like, well, can you hit the bicep curls or something? Because you're not just rolling in the gym. Also, do they have gyms? I don't know, because you don't get that body without training intensely.
Unless he was just doing like sit-ups constantly in his little cage.
But his little arms, like, they were massive.
I know, they were.
Also, like, I don't know, like, I like, how much protein does he eat? When you speak about that, how much, like, are you like sponsored by My Protein?
Are you sponsored by My Protein? I know.
I don't know. I need to. Someone drop the link of that. I want like a series on Rot of the Hut, and I want
purely
it to, like,
just to figure out this character,
like Joe Wicks style, where he's like on YouTube. And he's like, so guys, next up.
So we want the backstory to Rot of the Hut before he became ripped to figure out what happened there.
And I basically just want him to like teach a workout routine online. And he's like, so I'm like, you know, I want him to have like an Instagram account, and it's like, day in my life, what I eat is a protein builder. Do you know what I mean?
I remember what I was going to say about Grogu. That's really weird. It had nothing to do with what you just said.
Oh my god.
I just remembered it. It's because I was thinking back in my head to what we were talking about. We were talking about him putting this like stuff on his mouth without taking the helmet off. I love how respectful Grogu was of never taking Mando's helmet off whilst he was out. Yes. That's all I wanted to say.
So respectful.
He was so respectful of his dad. He was like, I'm not going to take your helmet off. I know what you want.
Because he knows how he feels. And like, I'm taking it back. Was it season 3 of Mando? When like Mando took his helmet off to like see Grogu with his, so Grogu could see his face.
That was so cute.
That was emotional.
Also, I love how in this film, Pedro Pascal showed up for like 5 minutes. He was like, I'm getting that paycheck.
For real. He's like in the suit a lot though.
No, because they put in the credits the guy in the suit.
Yeah, but they swap.
Okay.
They do swap. Like, there's like 6 of them. There's like 6 Mandalorians.
Oh, okay.
There's like loads, yeah. Like, I saw like Pedro do like an interview on it, and he was like, yeah, I obviously have like stunt. He also obviously there's like people who are like trained stunt doubles and trained fight coordinators in the suit because it's intense. But a lot of the time when it's like just him like walking about and stuff, like, it is Pedro Pascal.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, he said he was like, I'm in the suit a lot.
I've been misinformed by Instagram then.
Yeah, no, he was.
Because I saw on Instagram someone said that it's like a different guy in the suit, and then Pedro Pascal just shows up for like his face.
Oh no, like I mean, definitely in like the series is, and like Pedro Pascal did like an interview in like the press tour, and he was like, yeah, I do a lot of like the suit work, because obviously it's like that's like his character. Like, and he was like,
because this is what I thought. Someone said like, oh, he's so expensive now that they only use him when he needs to like show his face, and I thought, but surely like as the actor of that character, you don't want to show up to work for like 5 minutes and do a scene.
Yeah, you're also not going to get the character to be able to play the character when you're not
Yeah.
When you're not in a helmet, if you're not doing the other bits.
Yeah.
No, he definitely said he was like, I do quite a lot of
Fair
it.
enough then.
I think he does a little bit of the fighting and stuff as well, but obviously, like, for some of it is like very intense fighting, and it would just be easier and cheaper to have like a stunt double do it because they're trained in that. Fair. But I think he does quite a lot of it.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Which is cool actually, because a lot of people wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I love you, Pedro Pascal. I love you.
So back to Rot of the Hutt.
Yeah. Sorry. Back to him.
The fact is voiced by Jeremy Allen White as well. I'm sorry, because I know this man from like the Shameless days. Because I watched Shameless when I shouldn't have. I watched Shameless when I was like 14. It is not a show for a 14-year-old, but like I remember him from the Shameless days. Yeah. And then obviously watching like The Bear that he's in now, and then it was the fact like his name came up on screen. I was like, who does he play? And my fiance was like, he plays Rot of the Hutt. I was like, get out.
No,
I was like, no, he does not. It doesn't even sound like him. I swear, like.
I don't know.
They've definitely like put effects on his voice.
You think?
Yeah.
But he sounded so American. Why would they? Just
no, but they've made his voice like deeper and a bit more like sluggish, I guess.
Do you think?
You know how like Jabba the Hutt's was quite like.
I think
rusty.
his voice sounded quite like normal.
Yeah, it did, but I think they've just like deepened his voice and made it a little bit rusty.
So that's so strange to me, because why wouldn't you just hire someone who?
I mean raspy. Made his voice rusty.
That's like so strange to me. Why wouldn't you just hire someone who has a deeper voice?
Yeah, I don't know. I might be wrong, but it just didn't sound like him to me.
I'm gonna like Google this after.
I am used to this man shouting in a kitchen, so
yeah, I don't know.
I'm also used to this man shouting in a kitchen full of like 6 siblings. So
yeah, I've never seen him in anything else. So I don't really watch much, as you can tell. But yeah, I just like the fact that every single time anyone had a conversation with him, they would just like they'd be like, "How are you doing?" He'd be like, "Do you know how hard it is to be in Jabba the Hutt's footsteps your whole life?" I'm just living in his shadow the whole life. Like he brought that up every single time. And I'm gonna break you out of this prison. Do you know how hard it is to be in Jabba the Hutt?
He was like, but I want to be my own man. I want to be my own man. I was like, you are your own man. Jabba the Hutt's dead.
Literally, oh my god, it's fine.
Get over it.
Yeah.
When he was rolling around with like his aunt and uncle?
When they were having like the the Hutt fight,
and they were all just rolling
around. I was only thinking like, what am I doing? I was like, I've got emails to send. Like, I was just thinking to myself, what is my life come to? Like, I'm sat in this dark room with at least like 50 other strangers just watching CGI slugs roll around.
And one of them's ripped.
And one of them's absolutely ripped and has an American accent.
Do you know what the weird thing is as well? I've never noticed that the Hutts have arms until like he came on screen. And because his arms were so ripped, I was like, wait, they have arms?
Now, to be fair, now that you say that, I can't really remember Jabba the Hutt having arms.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like because they are such sluggish, like, creatures, like, they don't really use their arms anyway. And then he was there with, like, his ripped arms, and I was like, hang on, why does he have arms? And then his aunt and uncle had arms, and I was like, wait, do they all have arms? I do not remember them having arms.
Yeah. I don't remember him having arms. No, I'm deep in it now.
But I think he did, because when Leia's in the golden bikini, he has the chain and he pulls on the chain, doesn't he?
Yeah, like, he must have had arms.
So he had arms, but you just don't really see them. Whereas with Rotta, they're like out there.
I feel like because they were tiny arms. Yeah. The Rottas were like arms.
Arms.
Oh, they were arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. We said as well that we really liked the fight scenes.
Yeah, the fight scenes were really good.
Yeah. We've already kind of spoke on that a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, the fight scenes were really good. And we were saying as well, we saw on, I mean, I don't know how true this is, but we saw on Instagram, there's some guy like compared the fight scenes to like the Millennium Falcon.
Oh yeah, so in like the fighting ring, when Rotta and Mando are like fighting the other, I guess they're called monsters, like one of, like it's the same sort of ring layout as the game that Chewie plays on the Millennium Falcon. And then there's like a sequence of the fight where I think one of like the monsters picks up another one, and it's the exact same sequence in the game. That was like just a little Easter egg, I think.
Yeah, I think there was just like one or two characters maybe looked the same, but I think maybe they had it with like intention of like a mini Easter egg.
Yeah, like a little Easter egg. Be like, do you recognize this?
Yeah, and I was like, no.
I had to tell her, and she was like, huh?
Yeah,
she was like, I don't think that's a thing. I was like, no, someone made a TikTok on it.
I think maybe one of the two of the characters were the same, but I don't think the fight was at all.
No, not the full fight, but there was like parts of the fight that were like.
I think when people see stuff, sometimes people do exaggerate a lot. For Instagram, like the amount of times I've seen someone on Instagram and I've thought that's not real.
That's reaching.
That's a reach and a half. Like that's like you've reached so far to find that you just wanted to make a video.
No, the full fight wasn't the same. I think it was just like I think it was that one sequence where that character like picks up another one. That's like what Chewie does in the game.
I just think it's funny. If someone on Instagram saw it and was like, I remember sometimes other people have been picked up. I could make a video like.
Look, they've got to get a paycheck somehow.
I think the characters are the same, yeah. But like, I liked them little monsters. To be honest, I thought they were
quite fun,
a bit inventive.
Yeah,
I was like, slay. inventive.
But like, yeah, with fight scenes, and I quite liked at the beginning, like the AT-AT bit, where it's like the 3 AT-ATs on the mountain, and Mando was like just going into them, and they were like, "Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?" And then you just saw little Grogu like.
I will say that Mando, like in that, especially in that open scene, like he aura farms to them, like he max aura, he like aura farm max.
Yeah.
Like he just like when he just like appeared in the AT-AT, I was like, I love.
There he is. There's my man.
There's my man, and I love him. I love him.
I love him.
We also, I mean, like most people, I'm assuming, have seen Rebels. Yes. If you're listening to this, but like Zeb from Rebels was in it.
That was really cool.
I do stand by the fact that I think it was random.
Yeah, but I think he's. I can't remember if he's in Mando or if he's in Boba Fett.
I think he's in like
those two shows are like basically the same thing. Boba Fett and Mando are the same.
But even him being in that, I think is very random.
Yeah,
I don't think he has anything to do with the Mandalorian.
No, but it's because I think it's to show like how the characters from Rebels have kind of moved on. Because like Ahsoka shows, oh my god, what's her name? It shows Sabine, and the other one is like Helena, not Helena. Surely not Helena.
One.
Yeah,
I know who you mean.
Yeah, like Sabine and the green one are in Ahsoka. But they're obviously like they're older, they've moved on, like and like I think the green one has like a son.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. So do you know? I think it was like to show Zeb as like here's a little crossover in here. Yeah. Like this is where he is now that he's older and moved on from like the whole Rebels scenario.
I kind of like that, but I kind of wish they'd gone into that in the movie. It just kind of felt like
he was there.
I'm here.
He was just there.
Like, and I was just kind of like, okay, like why are you like a pilot? Like in this random. Like it could have at least been like they could have gone into that, and like Mando could have been like, aren't you with this guy? Like, did they know each other? Like what? How did they meet? Like, this is what I mean.
I know this.
Like,
this is all stuff that kind of happened off screen, isn't it? Where Mando started working for like.
Yeah, I'm like, could we have explained that maybe a little bit? Yeah, it could have been conversation between you. The whole time he was just kind of like, I'm driving. Yeah, and then it was like, do you guys know each other or not? Like, yeah. So I kind of wish they'd explained it a bit more. But I do really like him in Rebels, and I like when they're in different shows. Yeah,
I like the crossovers of like characters showing up in different things.
But then again, I can imagine anyone who hasn't seen Rebels who was watching it was just kind of like, who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
Like, who are you? Like, are you a pilot? What do you do? Like, which is why I kind of wish they explained it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I get that.
But I liked him being there, and I think he looks cool.
Yeah.
I
like seeing like because as well, Rebels is obviously like a cartoon animated. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. I was going to say cosplay, and I was like, hang on, that's completely wrong. And then I went cartoon, and then I was like, that's close enough. Because obviously Rebels is animated, I like seeing them as like live action. Yeah, I like seeing how they like make the live action characters.
Yeah, I do think that's cool. Definitely. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, overall, really good movie.
Yeah,
I liked it more than the general public seems to have.
And I think the music and like the use of the music and like all of like the special effects and the scenes, like cinematography.
I will say like some of the music did carry sections of the movie. When there was that bit where it was like punk and then it was like a bit of rock. I don't know, everyone's been like, oh, the music was so out of the Star Wars thing, but I liked it.
Yeah, I was like vibing in the cinema.
I was there, like, I was there, like, I mean, my brother occasionally looked at each other and was like, I was looking around like, it plays in the clubs. And I love like the Mandalorian theme song. I know people find it funny because like it plays all the time. And every time it's on the screen, it's like, like, and it does, but I love it.
It's like that meme that people make of like someone popping up on screen and it's just playing sexy back all the time. Yeah, it's literally that, but with a Mandalorian theme tune. Like every time Mando's on screen, it's like
and it's like dum 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 dum. I can literally sing it, even though I've never listened to that outside of the series, because it's like that is him. Like every time it's on screen, it's like dum 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 dum. The orchestra, like let me look back. Like, but I thought the music carried sections of it. It was insane. I like that if you like switch up as well. Yeah, like, let's have some fun. Let's have a bit of pop, you know? Hey. I'm like hitting to it in the gym, like hey. But yeah.
This is my thing with it as well. I feel like a lot of people said it felt like it was just Mandalorian episodes like stitched together, which that is kind of what it is. Like
I do agree with that, to be honest. Like, but I think
this is the thing. I agree with it, but that's because that is literally what it is.
But I think maybe then they should have made a movie rather than it did very much feel like there was 3 sections. Yeah, and it was very much 3 like maybe like 35-minute sections. Yeah, like you can literally I could divvy it up into 3 parts. Yeah, so I think maybe that's the issue. It did feel like it could have been 3 episodes. And they just kind of was like, we'll have a conversation here where he talked to that woman and then she gives him a new mission to go on because he completed his last one. Do you know what I mean? Which is exactly what would happen in the episode. It'd be the new episode. Yeah. I think maybe they could have made it more of a movie than like, oh, you've seen the series, let's just make a movie and release it at box office so we don't have to put it on Disney Plus. Like I think
that's the thing, that if it had gone up on Disney Plus, people wouldn't feel that way. I think because it went to cinema, people were expecting like a massive Star Wars, like which is what you expect from a Star Wars film. As. Yeah. So I think that's valid because if they wanted it to be 3 episodes, they could have put it on Disney Plus. Yeah. Like she's like what I think maybe they should have done.
But I think because when someone goes to cinema and it's Star Wars, you expect like a massive spectacle.
And for it to like play a part in the whole like lore of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't really add to the lore. It's just kind of like, here's a little side story of this character.
It's like, here's a quest, some quest that him and his sidekick went on. Do you know what I mean? But I think because people I really liked it, but I think some people expected it to be a massive spectacle.
Yeah.
Because that is what it was marketed as. And it's a Star Wars movie in the cinema. That's insane. Like, that's like a massive spectacle. But I think then when it was just like, here's a fun side quest where there's a hut rolling around on the floor. Do you know what I mean? Like, it did feel like I could have watched it in my living room with a cup of tea. Yeah. But I think that's why some people had an issue with it. But I enjoyed it. If you take away all of the lore and everything, and you're just kind of like, oh, it's a fun movie.
Yeah, it is a fun movie.
Like, I enjoyed it.
It's a little like adventure movie.
Yeah, that's like a fun movie. I'm like, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I went on a few side quests. There was a cute little green guy. Like, some guy from another TV show was in it. Cool. This guy who's jacked. I've also just
a little Easter egg of like the ring.
I am so making my new gym playlist on Spotify a picture of Rot of the Hut. Like, that is my new...
That's the inspiration now.
I'm going to make a new gym playlist that's called, like, Rot of the Hut Core. Oh my god, I'm going to call it Rot of the Hut Maxing. That's insane. That is the most 2026 sentence you'll hear.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I really enjoyed the movie.
I really enjoyed the movie as well.
Yeah, and I
feel like it didn't deserve the amount of slander it got. I get some people's comments.
Yeah.
I get like some people like had like comments about it, which I get. But I feel like a lot of people kind of like jumped on the hate train. Do you know what I mean?
They did, yeah.
I feel like people were like, oh, people don't like the film. Oh yeah, I agree. Oh, I didn't like the film either. Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone kind of started jumping on like, oh, it was a really bad film.
I'm like, I don't think it was a bad film.
No.
I think it could have been done differently in areas. But like, I really liked, as a film, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Say, well done Disney, well done Star Wars.
Disney,
You did it again. But I do like Grogu.
I know, you're Grogu. I'm gonna hold this now.
At the end of the episode.
So thanks for watching and listening.
Thanks so much for watching and listening. If you have any reviews, let us know. And hopefully you agree with us and like the movie.
Please don't cancel us.
Lucy's
already been through a cancellation on TikTok.
Please don't. Not again. I'm still getting hate comments.
She's still traumatized.
Anyways,
my god.
We hope you like this episode, and we'll hopefully see you again soon for the next one.
See you soon.
Bye.